looking deep down the left side. Mendeville into the end zone. Touchdown! Down the sideline, still 40, 20 to the house.
And the players streaming from the sideline to celebrate with 17 seconds left.
Welcome in, everybody, to BVarsity Live for Thursday, June the 1st. This is the third annual BVarsity Super Show for the State Track and Field Championships. I'm Zach Ewing, along with Trevor Horn over in the Dunce's chair.
I'm good with that. Don't really care.
We're actually going to that has been the Michael Hopper chair. It might become the Trevor Horn chair before too long.
I'm good with it.
You've been there as much as anybody except Hop, I think.
Yep.
So, hey, for the third straight year, Trevor has organized the Super Show here for State Track, and I think it's pretty safe to say it's a labor of love for you, Trevor.
Yeah, it is. It 100% is. Track and field, by far, favorite event to cover, favorite sport to cover, just because there's always something exciting going on. And I think in Kern County that every year we always see something exciting, something new, something big coming through. And we start off here with these four guys. It's something extraordinary, really. And, you know, we got 2 days left in high school sports, and here we are with the state championship, the greatest track and field championship in the land going off. And here we go.
We love a lot of the different sports and especially love championship season. But I think one thing about track is it sort of gets its own week. Mm-hmm. Everything else is over as of last weekend. It's the only thing left in the school year. There's no, when football championship rolls around, basketball is already going, and wrestling and those things. When wrestling and basketball are wrapping up, baseball and track are already started. I mean, there's nothing else going. It really allows us to put the spotlight on track and this wonderful event and these kids. So with that said, let's get started. We start with the 4x4 relay from North High, and I'll go down the line here. Isaiah Lyttaker, am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
I got it. All right, Isaiah Lyttaker, Adrian Lopez, Jozef, Davidson, and Caleb Melson. Appreciate you guys being here, especially on graduation. I know for three of you seniors you're graduating tonight, so congratulations on that, first of all.
Thank you.
So that would be numbers 1, 2, and 4 to my left, or 1, 3, and 4 to my left are graduating here.
Yeah.
You got one year left, Adrian. But in the meantime, you've also got, you can't go out and party after graduation or anything. You got to get up and go to Clovis for state track. So save the parties for later. Yeah. You guys won. I'm sorry, you didn't win. You finished second at Masters, but you did set a school record, a 3:19.75. How important was that school record to you on top of getting to state? Let's start with you, Adrian. Or Isaiah, I'm sorry, Isaiah.
Well, yeah, actually, we've been talking about that school record for about a week ahead of time, so it's kind of like always our plan to beat it.
So just a week, Adrian? I mean, you guys, did you not think it was realistic before that, or what?
Well, to tell you the truth, like, in the beginning of the year, we weren't really, like, that fast until, like, we came together and we, like, decided if we all worked hard together, then we'll, like, achieve anything.
Okay, so Jozef, tell me about that, because it's easy to say we're going to work hard and do it. Things don't happen that fast usually.
Yeah.
So what happened there? What made you guys so much faster?
I don't know. I remember actually starting to notice that we're improving on the 4x4 when we ran a 333, was it? And then we were like, wait, that's not what we run. We got to run something better than that. So the next race we run a 326, and then from there we just kept improving, and then we started noticing that we're just getting better. So. Eventually, we just ran that 319, and
here we are. Yeah, Caleb, the 333. You guys said that's not us. What was the intensity not there? Were you just not feeling good? What do you think?
I don't know. A lot of it was like, we come off last year. We had a pretty good 4x4. We had a real good team last year, and then this year it's like, we expected to do good, and when we're just putting the relay together at first, it just wasn't kosher. It just wasn't working, and finally as the four of us, as athletes in our individual events, started improving, we started to get better. And that 333 was just that first step to wait, we did that way too easy. We can, if we work and we improve, we can do this. And from there, it just was, the times just started getting lower and lower, and it started to become more and more possible to us, how good we could be.
Well, and the crazy thing about when we get to this moment is top teams get whittled down out of the southern section. So here you guys are with that 319, and you guys are the 8th seed going into the preliminaries tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I know Coach Dawson has a lot of hopes for you guys. Adrian, for you, I mean, where do you see you guys when you guys get on that track at 9:58 tomorrow night, I mean, it's late, and you guys are going to be thinking about it all day. How much of that preparation do you guys have to harness to really get to that moment and try to get into the finals on Saturday?
Well, it's mostly like in the head. Like if our head game is right, then like it's not gonna be like that difficult. Because if we like come together, it's like we're gonna be good.
Isaiah, Caleb, and Adrian have both mentioned this a little bit now. That you wouldn't necessarily think of it because you're each running by yourself, obviously. The chemistry on a relay team is really important. Talk about how you guys have developed that chemistry and how important it is.
Okay. Well,
He's ready. He's been waiting for this.
well, a lot happened actually. I got kicked out my house, and actually these guys helped me out a lot during it. One of my friends, Anthony, gave me a couch to sleep on. This guy picks me up and gives me rides everywhere.
Wow.
He's my homie. This is my homie.
So you guys like each other, obviously, off
It's
the
like
track.
a bond. We have like a good
a lot
bond.
of time
It's a
together,
good
and
bond.
it just kind of
Yeah.
How does that help in a race? Or does it? Was that just
Not letting
overblown?
each other down. Like
you have faith in each other.
Yeah.
Don't let you down your partner.
You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, for example, there was one meet where Isaiah he was in the middle of triple jump finals, and so that last 100 of the 4x4, he started cramping up, and it was bad, and I was like, you know, I'm not worried, and then I see these two, you know, take the baton, and they come around, and it's like that's why I'm not worried, is because
That was
they're
at
still-
South Area.
yeah,
Yeah.
And that was
South area.
incredible. When you think about it, Zach, what they did there, was that South Area, right? It wasn't
Yeah.
at
Yeah, it
Buchanan.
was in South area.
It was incredible when you think about it. I knew you guys going in that you were going to have a tough race, especially against Highland. And you cramp up, and then all of a sudden, boom, you guys step it up. What's going through your minds as each one's? Adrian, as you pick up the baton, what's going through your mind knowing that you got to pick up the slack for your buddy?
Well, I just know that I got to get out and just keep it, and then that last 200, 150, just give it all I got and kick and make sure I hand it off right, and to make sure that my teammates does his job as well. That's what I did.
That's where it comes in, is that last 100, 150 meters. That,
Yep.
it starts to hurt.
Yeah, it does.
If you don't have something to motivate you, and I guess each other is as good as anything, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Whose mom was crying after section finals?
Caleb's.
His mom
Okay,
was
your
crying.
mom was right behind me, and I've never seen somebody that emotional, that excited about it. What was that moment? Did you go and hug her? Did you talk to her?
Well, she ran over and hugged me, but it's hard like to not get emotional when your mom's like hugging you, crying. You know, you turn into that mama's boy baby.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that we like to admit we're tougher than, but it was cool because it's like, you know, you run that race and all that's going through your mind is that race, and you don't really think about, you know, what you just did until someone's telling you like what you just did. Like, you know, she was just hysterical. She was so happy. She was just crying, and she came and hugged me, and that's when I realized like wow, we're going to state. And the same thing happened to area. I'm like we just won the area. We're going to Valley. Like
That's
it's
awesome.
just it's just that moment of realization.
Nobody better call you soft for hugging mom. That's off limits. You can't make fun of
She
that.
hugged all of us, actually. Yeah, she hugged
Yeah.
all of us.
Joseph,
Anybody else's mom either, for that matter.
Joseph, you got the shirt on from West Coast, so you guys have come down the ramp at Buchanan. Have you thought about that moment, what it's going to be like tomorrow night when you come down that ramp and that stadium is filled with, 8,000, 10,000 fans, and you guys are the last thing of the night?
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but
It's fun.
yeah, it's fun. I mean, I'm just gonna go out. Hopefully my team, like always, has a good start. I mean, Isaiah, 9 times out of 10 puts us in top 3. So I mean, and then we got Adrian.
Who won the
Splits
South
like
Area
40
800
lines,
title?
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, hopefully I can just pull it together. Hopefully we can pull it together as a team. I mean, we want to run a 3:16,
Yeah.
like
15.
lows
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Chasing zero.
We've been training hard.
The one thing that everybody always talks about is you always run a little bit faster against faster competition.
Yeah.
Caleb,
That's
do you
exactly
feel
what
like
we
do
are.
Yeah.
you feel like that's what you
Yeah.
guys are going to do, that 319 can be obliterated, because this is going to be a chance for you guys to really kind of, because you're going to be chasing guys.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. You guys are going to be chasing guys there at the end of the night.
I think that's what made us significant as a relay team, was we ran with our competition, and I think that's why you saw those times just get better and better, because as we got into the bigger and bigger meets, our competition was that much faster, and it was just, you know, all of us, like, we kind of like that spotlight of it's the last event, it's the last relay, everybody's watching, the lights are on you, and it's just, it puts together a really fun show. And you know, I know, like, Isaiah, he loves medals, dude, and
Yeah.
we just yeah.
What do you
so-
do with them?
Actually, I just keep them. But
Keep them in a drawer, or you hang them up, or what?
Actually, I just keep them in a drawer.
Why are you
but-
not wearing them right now, Isaiah?
I thought about it.
I would have brought them all.
Bring the bling. Bring the bling. Jozef, you're one of the 3 seniors graduating. This is a whirlwind weekend for you. I don't want to pose the question what's more important, graduation or state track, because I don't want to put you on the spot like that. But what are your emotions going to do starting tonight, graduation, and then into state track and into sort of the next stage of your life after that?
It's awesome. It's awesome. And my brother just came home from the Army, so I mean it's like a real big deal right now to me. So like I definitely want to do good and tomorrow, and I want to go to college and stuff, and it's just a big time right now in my life.
How about you?
State, everything like that. So I mean,
Yeah,
it's awesome.
absolutely. How about you, Isaiah? You mentioned you had a lot going on in your life this year, that sort of thing. What does it mean to you to graduate and run at state in the same within 2 days?
I don't know. Actually, to be honest, I'm more worried about state than I am graduation.
Hey, graduation, all you got to do is
Like,
make
I
sure
just
you don't
don't-
drop that diploma. You know.
Yeah, but nah, state's where it's at right now for me. I've been training for it pretty hard.
Though actually, dropping the diploma, you can just pick it up. You drop the baton. That's
You're done. You're done.
I was going to say he's got a lot of practice. He's probably going to hold
Right.
on to it.
Yeah.
It's more the passing
Yeah,
off.
none of
he's
that. None
got-
of that. That's a 4x1 thing anyway. That's not. Yeah. That shouldn't happen. A 4x4. Caleb, how about you? You're the other senior. What are these next tonight and then the next couple of days going to be like?
I mean, it's like it makes it a little difficult to really enjoy one thing at a time, but it's like everything in high school comes to an end. We'll never run another race as North High Stars or as high school seniors. You know, this is the last time we really get to represent our high school or wear a high school jersey after Friday and Saturday. So it's like, you know, we wear that gown and grab our diploma and we're done academically, and then the next 2 days we're running.
Yeah.
And it's just like basically everything's coming to a close. It's kind of a cool feeling.
And Adrian, you'll be. I mean, you obviously have another year, but you're going to have a different relay team next year.
Yeah.
Lose a lot of senior friends, I'm sure, at school and everything. So there is some sense of closure for you, I'm sure, too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do what I gotta deal with next year, and I'm gonna try to build and see what happens because I'm ready for next year though. North's
really built a good track program over the past 10 years. And they had one in the past and then kind of went down a little bit. Now it's on the way back up, and Coach Adam Dawson deserves a lot of credit for that. He's done a great job there.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Well, let's talk about him first. What makes him a good coach, and how has he built these guys?
He's crazy.
Okay. Crazy how? Good crazy, I
mean,
guess.
He's crazy in the way that he cares so much for each individual player.
Definitely.
You know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, no matter whether it was any 4 of us or pretty much anybody else that was ever on the team, like, you know, at the drop of a hat, he's there. You know, whatever you need. And, you know, he gets crazy with our workouts sometimes. We're just like, dude, really? Like,
Yeah.
and but it's like
Pays off.
it's because he cares so much. He wants to win probably more than we do.
Yeah, and you trust him because of that.
Yeah.
That he's not going to push you too hard or anything. So having said that, North obviously it's a long athletic history at that school in different sports, and track's no exception. To set a state record there and to sort of leave your mark on North High history, what does that mean to you guys? Anybody?
I mean, the record we just broke last time, was there for 41 years. So I think this one's going to be there for at least 70, 80 years.
Unless you guys break it tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Unless you reset it.
No, it's cool because the woodshop teacher at our school, Mr. Neal, he was part of the 1975 4x4 team that set that record. And it was like, you know, it was kind of a historical thing. It's like, you know, he's sitting there telling us about it.
Yeah.
About, oh, yeah, I remember when I did that. And we're thinking, man, we're going to be, you know,
telling, the same
55
thing.
years
That's
old.
awesome,
But,
yeah.
I remember when me.
Was he ready to let it go? Was he okay
he's
with
that
that?
actually
Yeah.
emailed all the teachers and stuff and let them all know that we just beat the record. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, he
when
really
I walk
did.
into
I think-
class, they'll all be like, yeah, I heard you guys just beat the record. How are you guys doing in track and stuff? And I was like, I mean, you heard about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
Yeah, I
speaking
think
of
Randy Jones was on that team.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
He
Randy-
won-
yeah,
He
you're
ran
right.
a 151.
Yeah,
He
he
holds
was,
the 800 meter record
yep.
too, I think.
Just talked to him last night. He's relaxing and retired on the coast.
All right. Well, speaking of letting things go, we got to let you guys go. We got to get another crew in here to keep things going. But congratulations on the record and on graduation. Good luck the next couple of days.
Thank you.
Thank you.
got
Thanks for having
And I
us.
appreciate you guys for having us on your
Hey,
show.
no, we love to do it. It's Isaiah Lyttaker, Adrian Lopez, Jozef Davidson, Caleb Melson of North High. Thanks, guys. All right, we'll talk. We'll be right back with another set here in a minute on BVarsity Live.